I want to welcome you to the Spirals of Being. I know you may not have enrolled in the formal Spirals of Being, but it doesn't change that you are a spiral of being. What is that? It's a nature of beingness. It's always moving to the next greater whole, both in mind, body, and spirit. So, this period of time that we're in right now is an amazing period of time. We're being forced out of thought structures that have formed our reality up until now. Our emotional field is starting to get access to the higher nature of the emotions, which are peace and wonder and lightheartedness and love and joy and all those things. And our bodies are starting to work out the schematic of being awake and alive as a earth suit of spirit. So it's an amazing time. So if you don't join the spirals, if you don't come join us, no, nothing's wrong. It's good. We're all in it together. But I'd like to, for a minute, I'd like to share with you the spirals and from my perspective of what they're about, because it's not the way people think about things normally. But the spirals is an environment where we've generated three matrices. One matrices holds the field of where trauma transmutes into life force energy. The other, the minders, that's the creators, the first one, the minders holds the field within which humanity can restore its mind of creation. That means thinking as part of the greater whole and being able to find your part in the scheme of things. And then the last matrix is the architects, which is actually having the mind of creation, having some capacity to transmute trauma into life force energy, and being able to recognize themselves as part of the architecture of creation and to participate in that architecture. I'm ancient. I understand things from times when humanity or the beings that existed here were in unity with all life and were part of the larger systems of creation. So there's no way to teach this. All this is pretty much blocked from our minds. Most of what we engage with is how to survive or how to have a larger context for what is happening. But what I pay attention to is access points. How do we get access to natural systems? How do we get access to the innate nature of ourselves as part of the greater whole, as part of creation? How do we become participants of reality where we are shaping it, where we are imprinting it, where we are generating a field within which new realities can occur? So when you step into the spirals, they've been around for 4 years. It's a little bit like a water drop stepping into, in the beginning, it's sometimes a little bit like a water drop stepping into the rapids. But after a while, you become part of the ocean. You not in the doctrine, not in the teachings, but in the direct link with creation, which is why I've sculpted it this way. So you end up with you. That's the point. You end up with you and your direct link to yourself, what you truly are, what you're truly capable of, awakening your skills, your capacities, your strengths, your staminas to be what you are. Sometimes it's really hard. And also your direct link with others, your way of being with others, your way of loving, your way of being in life. And then your ability to know that you are a generative or organize your generative organizing design of creation, and that you have power and say, not of force, but the power and say of life itself to generate a reality worthy of life here. So our topic for the year is unpacking love, life opening up into the vibration of the eternal, uh, restoring its anatomy in us, and restoring our central personality as the persona of love. That's what we're up to. If you want to come play, it's in 3 month segments the first time, and then two other 4 month segments, and there's certain requirements because when you're building a field, we all have to abide by the structure within which the field occurs. Namaste.